Hello everyone. So the ban list has been announced, the first ever ban list for Master Duel, and I'm not sure what to make of it because I feel a lot of people probably was looking for more substantial hits, and these hits, at least on the surface, do not look very substantial. So in terms of the limits, limit one on Benton and limit one on uh, the Conquistador for Outlich. These are the harshest hits. Um, in terms of how hard it hits, I always felt Eva was the bigger culprit than Ben 10, but I guess just limiting Eva wouldn't actually still is not enough anyway. So maybe hitting Ben 10 is the right way. Uh, it should do something about Drytrons and Conquistador. I think is potentially a bigger hit. There are some people who say, "Oh, it's not a big deal," but other people who say, "Wow, this actually damages the grind game for Outlet a lot." It's strange how Konami thinks these two other two problem decks are like the biggest problem decks, right? Because the rest are just limit twos, and of course, Red Eyes Darkness Middle Dragon is going to be unlimited. I don't think this does anything. I don't think anyone was like wanting to play this at 3 copies anyway. Um, and the decks that do include it, it's a very good card, but it's definitely like it doesn't deserve to be limit 2, especially with the post errata, right? So let's go into DD Dynamite. This is going to be semi-limited, and I think it's quite a substantial hit because people are usually running 3 so that they could use that trap card to actually to search for it. But now that you can only include 2 copies in the deck, it's actually not going to, like, you can't do that anymore. You actually need to draw these 2. And I think DD Dynamite I actually haven't seen that much on the ladder anyway, so just it's a really annoying card, right? It just kills you before you do anything, so it's good to see it gone. Yeah, so this is a good hit. And the other one I felt was random was the Fusion Destiny, because this is a very good card, but right now it doesn't really have any like worthwhile targets to go into. Obviously, when the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer comes out, it'll be a completely different story. So this feels like a preemptive hit. So maybe we'll see DPE soon. But right now, like you can summon some Destiny heroes with it. Like there are stuff to summon with it. You know, like you can kind of go for a really budget version of DP. I think it's like Dystopia on here. Can I find this? This is the Dystopia, right? That's the Dystopia. Anyway, that card that you can return your attack to what it originally was and pop a card, but and then yeah, so that's not very good because it actually goes away. Like, where is this card? I'm interested in seeing where it is. It's an SR card, I know. Just need to find this one. Here's the one. Dystopia, and then you use like Dynatag to change its attack, and then you can pop a card. But it's unlike DPE that can come back every turn. Like this is just gone afterwards. So this is a weird hit. The rest of them is just hitting decks, right? There's quite a lot of hits on Adamancipators. Like this is like a prank hit and a Adamancipator hit. Yeah, I don't think it will. It obviously hurts the deck a bit, but it's not a big deal. This is arguably the worst Emancipator anyway. Then we have the hit to Tri-Brigade. Tri-Brigade is considered to be the best deck right now. So hit, and this is the starter card, right? Hitting it, so definitely does something. Lowers its consistency a bit, but it's probably not enough. to have any like drastic changes to it. And then it's hitting virtual worlds a bit. So it's like hitting that the Phantom Knights. I don't think Phantom Knights are like a top tier deck. It's a really annoying deck if you can summon that heroic champion and then you can't play the game. And then we have the Lyrilisk hit, which I didn't think that deck was like. It's got a really oppressive board, but I didn't think it was like. It's not the way to play Tri Brigade, right? It is the Zodiac one is the better way to play. Also, to go back here, there is actually a period in which if you dismantle cards, there's a period where if you dismantle the cards, it's until June 10th, well, May 9th to June 10th, that you can get the bonus. So essentially, you can practically get your crafting points back. I guess based on how much the card is limited. So this is good. It's kind of like a refund. So they're not acting like how they are gonna act in Duel Links, where they're just gonna like limit cards and like you're just stuck with it. Of course, Duel Links didn't have a crafting system to begin with. So how do I think about this whole list? It's fine. I think it tries to balance the game a bit. Maybe it will shake something up. Because a lot of the times people will look at the ban list and say, oh, this does nothing, or this does a lot. And in reality, it could be quite different. Right? Sometimes hits don't look apparently very painful, and it is very painful. Or maybe hits look like they're not going to do anything. Like look like they're going to do a lot, but then there's like other cards you can substitute in, which do not actually hurt the deck as much. So it remains to be seen. It's kind of like hit all the major, like the big major deck, all of them kind of got hit. Maybe you can argue that the Old Lich got the really short end of the stick here. That's about it. Although I don't agree with hitting like Old Lich cards, because I always thought it was the Floodgate cards that's the issue with the Old Lich deck. And if you just nerf if you nerf the Old Lich deck too much, people can still run the Floodgate cards, right? They can still run it in something like True Draco. So if you nerfed it too much, people just play like True Draco, and then you still have the same Floodgates. So would it be nice to see some like skill drain hit or Imperial Order? But another thing I noticed, they really haven't hit any UR. So this could be kind of like, this is the thing they tend to do in Duel Links, where they don't want to hit high rarity cards. And I think it's the same case here, right? If they can, they want to be hitting the Rs and the normals. If they can't, they'll hit the SRs, that's fine. But at least so far, URs they don't want to touch. So like all of the broken stuff, I guess we'll still see, like things that people think should be banned, like, you know, like Union Carrier and the Verte, like those will probably be staying like unlimited until it's a major problem, judging by how things are. So yeah, that's the ban list. I think it's good. I think it'll definitely shake some things up, and also it won't kill any deck in particular. And you never want your like nerfs to just completely kill the deck, right? You want to bring it down to the level so it's not broken and it's competitive, rather than just killing things. So yeah, I hope everyone have a nice day, and thanks for watching.